Hey everyone, welcome to Curiosity. Let's solve question 1965, employees with missing information. The question asks us to write a solution to report the IDs of all employees with missing information. The information of an employee is missing if the employee's name is missing or the employee's salary is missing. We need to return the result table ordered by employee ID in ascending order. Let's look at the example provided to try and understand the question a little better. So we have two input tables, employees and salaries. The employees table consists of two columns, employee ID and the corresponding employee name. In the salaries table, we have employee ID and the corresponding employee's salary. We can also observe that the employee ID 1 is present in the salaries table, but is missing from the employees table. And this means that employee ID 1 has missing information with respect to the name. Similarly, we can also observe that the employee ID 2 is present in the employees table but is missing from the salaries table. This essentially means employee ID 2 has missing information with respect to the salary. So these are the two records, or these are the two employee IDs that are returned in our desired output, 1 and 2. So let's jump straight into writing the query. And the way we're going to solve this problem is we're going to break it down into two sub-questions, where the first sub-question involves finding the IDs of all employees which are in the employees table, but not in the salaries table. So to do that, I'm going to say select star, using star as a placeholder, from the employees table where the employee ID is not in, and the subquery here is going to be select employee ID from salaries table. So this is the query to solve the first sub problem. And for the second sub problem, we are going to find all employee IDs which are in the salaries table but are missing from the employees table. And to do that, I'm just going to change employees to salaries and salaries to employees here, right? And since we are only interested in the employee ID, I'm going to say employee ID. Right, so now that we have solved both our sub questions, the question asks us to find information missing where the name is missing or the salary is missing. And since the question specifies or, the way to join these two sub questions that we have solved is using something called a union operator. So union is going to help us sort of merge all the records that we've that are returned from both of these uh, individual queries from the sub problems, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and submit this. Okay, so we can see that there's an error. Okay, and the reason for that is because the question says we need to order the table by employee ID in ascending order. So I'm going to say order by employee ID, and it's going to be ascending by default. So let's try to see what we get here. Okay, great. So the runtime is good and our solution is accepted. So thank you, everyone.